चलो सर, चलो चलो चलो. So again, very good evening to all of you guys, and welcome to Oliveboard. So I hope I'm audible, visible, everyone. Just a quick information, please. I hope I'm audible as well as visible. I hope this is I'm audible and visible. Chalo, chalo, chalo. So we are doing, we are doing the geometry from basics. This is class 7 and we are into triangles. This is part 7, right? Now we will move into right angle triangles today. Very important, a few concepts I'll discuss. So without further ado, let's start. Let us start, sir. Reena, thank you so much, Reena. Chalo, chalo, sir. Let's start. Sir. Let us start, sir. कहाँ तक? We have completed our similarities, right? Similarities we have completed. Chalo, sir. Let us start with a few things around right angle triangles. Very important few stuff I'll discuss. So again, yesterday, in the last class, I had discussed this. Sir, whenever you are seeing something like this, say for example, this is a right angle triangle, and there is something like this. Let's say this is something. Sir, another line. So meaning, please understand, so this is A, B, C is the triangle, and this is D. So remember or understand, sir, the basic way of solving, the basic way of solving this. Achha, rather, let's make this a little difficult. Let's take another line like this. Okay, so let's say this is E. Now, basic way of solving, if you have no way to move forward, you are not understanding how to move forward from here, the best way to think about these solutions or these questions. Sir, how many right angle triangles can you see here? How many right angle triangles can you see here? Sir, you will say, I can see 3. What? Sir, ABE triangle, let's write it down. ABE, some will say no, sir. Triangle ABD, some will know. No, sir, the biggest one, where it all started from. So always remember, the best tip I can give you while solving right angle triangles, if you don't know anything, if you cannot proceed anywhere, sir, always just write down the Pythagoras theorem for this. For this right angle. So what I can say, AB square plus BE square for this smaller triangle. AB square plus BE square, that is equal to AE square. Now for ABD, sir, AB square plus BD square, that is equal to AD square. Now for the biggest triangle, sir, AB square plus base is BC square. AB square plus BC square, that is equal to AC square. So always remember, if you take this approach, now whatever is there in the question, now if you understand the basics, meaning sir, what is given and what they are asking, and you have these 3 equations right in front of you, the Pythagorean equations, you will figure out your way. You will always figure out some way or the other, like in which you can get to the solution, in which you can get to the proper solution. Arghamita, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Perfect. So this is the basic stuff that I was talking about. Now, using this we can we can also let's solve one question like this. एक अच्छा सा क्वेश्चन बनाते हैं ऐसा, रुको, आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन, नहीं दिया क्या? Just a second. Yes, this one. Sir, let's solve this one. You see, you will understand what I'm saying here. Acha, first things first. This is a PYQ of CGL. CGL or CHSL, it might be a CHSL question as well. It might look like a good question, but it's a CHSL. CHSL also asks you very standard questions. Sometimes this is one of them. Now you might say, sir, B is what and the small a is what? So for that, you always need to understand this. I have told you guys in the basics, in our basics class only. Sir, whenever you draw something like this, A, B, C, triangle. Sir, opposite to angle A, this side is called A, sir. Opposite to angle B, this side is B, sir. Opposite to C, this is C, sir. Now here, angle ABC 90, so I've done whatever I've written is correct. Whatever I've written, drawn, it is correct, sir. Now what they are saying? Extremely sorry, na. My connection gave us some issue. Now it is okay. I've just switched to my backup connection. Just a second. Let me just refresh my second screen as well. Now there should not be an issue. दोनों एक साथ तो नहीं जाएगा. Just a second. Yes. Now okay, now yes. No, it was like suddenly my OBS got disconnected. I don't know why. Some issue with the internet most probably. Take it, sir. No worries. Now, sir, this is given to you. Now, B is this, A is this. We all know. We all know this. Now, the problem is with N. N I don't know, and they are asking the value of N only. Now, there are multiple ways to go about this. The most basic way I've given you, but again, remember that way I've given you for that, like for the chapter or for the part when you cannot solve it by any other means. That is the last resort, because that way when you solve now, the solution will be big. You will require more time, but again you will get to your solution. But can you first always try to think, can I solve this in any other way which might prove a little like easier, little smaller? Can you guys think of any issues or anything like that? Can you guys think of anything like that, sir? Can you guys think of anything like that? Anyone? Anybody, sir? Anything at all like that? Anything at all, sir? Sir, four parts should, I'm giving you a hint. There are four parts, four equal parts. That should give you some hint. That means what, how I'm thinking, how I am trying to think over here. Acha, sir, that means I can take something, four equal part means whatever value I take here, it will be always a multiple of four. Meaning, for example, if I take one here, BP is one, PQ one, 1. So this whole side is, sir, 4. This whole side length is, sir, 4. Correct, sir? This whole side length is 4, sir. Everyone agrees with me here? Everybody agrees with me here, sir? And then, sir, I can see instead of C, if I take this as 3, just for understanding, because you see, understand one thing, sir. It is not given in terms of anything. You see, this proof, this condition, it has nothing to do with C, sir. It is dependent on B and A, sir. A have assumed something, so C I can assume anything because it is dependent on A, B. Now once I take 3 and 4 here, B automatically becomes what? Sir, B automatically becomes 5. Why? Pythagorean triplet. So B is sir 5 and sir A is sir 4. This much I know. Let's see, sir. Let's see, sir. Now you tell me from this side. From this side, sir, what will be AP squared, sir? From this triangle. Sir, 1 square plus 3 square. That is, sir, 9 plus 1, sir, 10. Agrees with me here, everyone? Now, sir, what is AQ squared, sir? AQ square I'll find from triangle ABQ. Sir, it is 1 plus 1, 2 square plus 3 square. 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4, that is, sir, 13. Sir, what about AR square? Now, why am I taking all this stuff? Because that is there in my left hand side. Sir, AR square will be, sir, you see 1, 1, 1. So 3 square 9 plus 3 square 9. 9 plus 9, sir, 18. Now, if I put these values to my left hand side, so this becomes 10 plus 13 is how much, sir? 23 plus 20, 43, 41, sir. It is equal to 3 into B square is how much, sir? B square is 25. Okay. अच्छा B square is 25 ना? B is 5, हाँ ठीक है. अच्छा हाँ ठीक है तब तो सही है. 17 into n into a square is how much, sir? A I have taken as 4. So 4 square is 16, sir. So from there, 17 times 16 times n, it is equal to 41 minus 75. 75 minus 40 is 35, sir. So 41 is the 34, sir. So this is a negative. So this is 2. So n value will be, sir, this is 8 minus 1 by 8. Which is option number 1, sir. Which is option number 1. Exactly clear. 100% clear, sir. Now let me say this again. These are not very easy questions that we are doing. PYQs, that's for sure. But not 100% your cakewalk, the very easiest type of questions. But again, please understand, if you are preparing seriously, these are certain things that you must have your grips on. You see, I have given you one approach. So next time you see a question like this, always try to think like this. Similar type question, if you see, CGL also they asked similar question. Try to think like this, sir. 4 equal parts meaning multiple of 4. 3 equal parts multiple of 3. If, say for example, if there were 3 equal parts, I would have thought in what way? Sir, 1, 1, 1, that is 3. Then this side I would have taken 4. This side I would have taken 4. This would have been 5. 3, 4, 5. Again, Pythagorean triplet. Perfect. So I'm just giving you approaches कि देखो ऐसे सोचना होता है. This is how you think. When approaching a question, this is how you think. Perfect. चलो sir. Let me give you another thing. Sir, very interesting, a little difficult, little tricky. Okay, but again, as I told you, we cannot just learn the easy topics and say, bhai chalo ho gaya. और एक बार है, sure, Arkamit. Think like this. ऐसे सोचो, everyone. Think in this fashion. Sir, like why in like all of a sudden I thought about Pythagorean triplet. Once I see these are all 4 equal parts, meaning whatever is the length, 1 centimeter each, 2 centimeters each, 5 centimeters each. This length, the total length is a multiple of 4. That much I can say. Because 1 means 1, like this is 1, like 4 times 1 is 4. If you take 2 each, so 8 will be this total. If you take 5 each, that will be 20. So we will move like that. So once I know this, and I know the relation depends on B and A. So A is this, B is this. It does not depend on this. So isko kuch le lete hain. So I have taken this as 3. I have taken this as 3. Why? Why 3? Because I want to get to a Pythagorean triplet. Because that way my calculations, you see, if you don't take it as a Pythagorean triplet, it does not mean your answer will not come. It will come. Same thing will happen. But your calculations will become like multiple times difficult. Exponentially, it will become more difficult. Okay. So that is how I thought. So then whatever value I got of AP square, AQ square and AR square, I have just put that in the formula. Like whatever this formula or this particular relation is given to us. From there we figured out the value of it. That's all there. That is all that I have done. Clear na? Clear, sir? Moving on then. Moving on then. Now, coming back to this. Now, I've said this is ABC. Now, sir, I have drawn one particular line like this. Also, here also I've drawn some particular line like this. Now, they are not midpoints. I'm again saying, I'm not saying till now they are not midpoints. I only know these are lines. So this is A, D, C, E I'm taking. Okay. Now what I am saying, can you guys give me some relation for AD square plus CE square? Very, very, very important stuff we are doing. Okay. So for that, na, sir, first things first. Again, I'm proving this. I'm proving this to you guys so that you understand this better. Because only mugging up now doesn't work here. Why? Like within a month you'll forget. That's my challenge. So I've just joined this to make more room for like right angle triangles. So let's see, sir. I've told you how to prove anything from here. Here I'm not doing any questions. I'm just proving. I'm just giving you how things work, sir. And if you do it by your own hand, now you'll never forget. Actually, that's the point, sir. Take the right angle triangles. First right angle triangle, as I can see, is the biggest one, that is ABC. Here I can say AB square plus BC square is equal to, sir, AC square. Everyone agrees? So next right angle triangle, what? So I can say ABD is a right angle triangle. Everyone agrees with me? Any disagreements, please let me know. From there I'll get, sir, AD square, it is equal to, sir, AB square plus BD square. Right? Sir, anything else? Any, sir, smaller EBC is a right angle triangle. चलो उसको भी ले लेते हैं, sir. Let's take that one. So from there I can say this is EB square plus BC square. That is CE square. So CE square equal to EB square plus what is that? EB square plus BC square. Sir, can you guys see any other right angle triangle that I might have missed? Can you guys like see any other right angle triangles that I might have missed, sir? जो मैंने miss कर गया, that I might have missed, anything at all, sir. You see there is one triangle, sir. This smaller one is there na? EBD. So triangle EBD also, let's write it down. कुछ नहीं छोड़ना है, sir. Will not leave anything. So there DE square I can write, it is equal to BE square plus BD square. So BD square plus BE square. This much we know, this much we all know. Correct? Let's start, sir. Let's start our solution. Okay, let's start. Now, what we need, AD square plus CE square. Where in this equation you have AD square plus CE square? You see how to approach, how to think once again. We need this thing, na? So where, if like in which equation I have that? Sorry, AD square, CE square. Just put down the values, na? Just value बैठा दो, sir. Sir, AB square plus BD square plus EB square plus BC square. ठंडे दिमाग से काम लो, sir. Take this one and this one. Rings any bells? AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square, sir. Sir, it is AC square. So this two rings any bells? BD square plus EB square or BE square, whatever. Sir, you see, BD square plus this, it is equal to DE square. So this is one very important property for any right angle triangle, sir. Might not necessarily be. Many people have the misconception this happens only for midpoints. No, midpoints के लिए और एक चीज होता है. We'll go there. We can say, sir. We can say, sir. These two AD square plus BE square will always be equal to, sir, these two things, bigger and the smaller. AC square plus DE square. This is one property. Please keep a star in it. You will get questions, especially in mains. Especially in mains, you get questions based on this property. Because again, this property is not over yet. Now I'm saying a corollary. Let's say now these points are midpoints. Now I'm saying like D and E, they are now like they have become midpoints. You see, you guys will prove everything by your own hand so that you don't have any problem. Sir, D and E, if that is midpoint, sir. Sir, midpoint theorem is saying, sir, the line joining to like two midpoints of a triangle, this is half of the whole, the bigger, like the base. So from midpoint theorem, I can say DE is equal to, sir, half of BC, sir. Sorry, not BC, but AC. Not BC, but AC, sir. Sorry. This is half of this thing, sir. This part is half of this part. Sir. Midpoint theorem. We all know this. Sir, बैठा दो सिर्फ. Sir, just put it there, sir. AD square plus BE square. Acha, BE square, let's do one thing, sir. Acha, BE is what, sir? Let's do one thing, sir. Let's do like this together. Sir, AD is what, sir? AD square. AD square, एक सेकेंड, क्या हमने गलत किया? AD square plus CE square को देखो. अरे सर, सॉरी. देखो, my mistake. It was CE square, na? Why I have written BE square? My mistake. Now, that means AD square plus CE square can be written as AC square, you write it AC square. DE square will be what, sir? DE square. DE is half of AC. So square will be, sir, AC square by 4. So from there, it will be 5 by 4. Multiply this. We get a very important property. This is also very important. This is also very important. Yes, Argamita. Thank you so much for reminding. Reena, Argamita, everybody, I'm saying, is it clear? This is one property which is like they ask direct questions on this property, mostly on this. That is why this is very popular. But again, if you are remembering this, please remember this because this is the mother property, then this is a corollary only. Clear? So this is your basics. This is your basics. You want to know questions? देखो questions दिखाते हैं सर थोड़ा उल्टा सीधा. सर ये देखो एक question. Sir, let's solve, sir. Let us solve this. It's a 90-degree right angle triangle. Right angle triangle at C. C here. So A here, B here, C here. Achha. PQ are points on AC and BC. P is here and this is here, sir. So PQ. Such that AP by PC is 1:2. अच्छा sir, एक काम करो. In that case, AP by PC means ये थोड़ा ऊपर कर दो. And BQ by QC, हाँ sir. It looks better now. It now looks better. दिस इज सीजीएल मेंस का क्वेश्चन, ठीक है, दिस इज सीजीएल मेंस का क्वेश्चन सर। नाउ ए क्यू स्क्वायर बी पी स्क्वायर बाई ए बी स्क्वायर। अच्छा एक काम करोगे, इसको हटा ही देते हैं सर, आई डोंट नीड इट, सो आई एम नॉट ड्राइंग इट because I'll use the property directly. I will use the property directly. But again, for that, it's better we have that. It is better we have that. रखते हैं सर अभी। Or rather, let's do one thing. Let us do one thing. Let's put it as dotted lines. Let us put it as dotted lines. Okay. Now, AQ square plus BP square. Sir, AQ square plus BP square. Sir, what is that? AQ is this line, BP is this line. And rings any bells? Rings any bells, sir? कहा गया हमने कहा किया? Sir, it rings and that is not midpoint because 1:2 they have given. So this is, can I see? This is equal to the bigger one square plus the smaller one square. That means if that is clear, so in that diagram, can I see? Acha sir, this will be sir, bigger one square, that is AB square, plus the smaller one square, that is sir PQ square. Can I say this, everyone? Can I say this, everyone? Now. You see, in my equation, I have AQ, BP, AB. So what do I don't have? I do not have this PQ. This is the problem. This is exactly the problem. So what can be done? What can be done in that case to rectify this? Sir, this is given, this is 1, this is 2. So total is sir 3, right? And very evidently, sir, this ratio is also same. So total again here also 3, sir. So I can use BPT or thallus, whatever you want. So I can see, sir. So that means so smaller triangle is, sir, this CQ, like PCQ. So please understand. So from there, triangle PCQ is similar to, sir, bigger triangle. P means an A, C, B. That means this is 2, the whole is 3. Meaning, sir, from here I can see the ratio of base PQ divided by ratio of the base of the big triangle, the bigger triangle, that is equal to ratio of this CP by, sir, the whole thing, that is AC. Or if you want, you can also write, sir, CQ divided by the whole thing, that is BC. Anything works. Now we all know these values are what? Sir, CP is 2 or CP is here 2. The whole thing is the AC is 3. So I can write, sir, PQ by AB. This is equal to 2 by 3, sir. Or I can write PQ is equal to 2/3 of AB, sir. This is 2/3 of AB. Now, if you put it there, it will become, sir, AB square. Sir, PQ is 2/3. So square will be 4 by 9 of AB square. So that means 13 by 9 AB square. So from there, next line, divide the AB square. AQ square plus BP square by AB square. It becomes 13 divided by 9. That's your answer. Option number 3. This is a proper CGL mains question. Proper CGL like mains question. Sashi, hi, how are you? PQ is the hypotenuse for the triangle, is for the smaller triangle. Reena, Argamita, that is the hypotenuse for the smaller triangle. Okay? Now again, we are not doing basic questions. थोड़ा अच्छा questions बना रहे हैं सर हम लोग. Anywhere you get stuck, please tell me. Please tell me if you get stuck anywhere, sir. Anywhere you get stuck, just tell me, sir. Perfect, sir. Perfect, sir. Again, we'll do a few more questions. Don't worry. Do not worry, sir. Now, Now, few more things I wanted to discuss. There are a few more things that I want to discuss. Acha, can anyone tell me? Because I'm showing that proof because like we'll need it. We will be needing it. Sir, this much is clear. Now I'm just moving into a like different concept of like a right angle triangle. Not exactly right angle triangle now, but still. Sir, if this is ABC, Pythagoras is saying what, sir? AB square plus BC square, it is equal to AC square. Can anyone tell me how this comes? Can anybody tell me how this comes? Reena, you're getting my point, na, Reena? Reena, I hope this is clear. Can anybody here tell me how like we get this? How do we get this? ये कैसे हम लोग को आता है, sir? How do we actually get this? How do we actually get this, sir? Let me show you using similarity because some results are very useful from there. Sir, if I drop a perpendicular here, na, sir, this is a perpendicular, let's say this is D. Now, similarity, let's prove, sir. Similarity, if you prove, I'm not going very, very deep, but again, it's very simple actually. So you can see, you take this smaller triangle, triangle ABD with the larger triangle. You see, triangle ABD and the triangle ABC, this angle is common. And in the smaller triangle, this is 90 degree. In the larger triangle, this is 90 degree. So two angles are common means third angle must be common. Third angle must be common, sir. That's one conclusion that we can 100% draw. But did not try to find it. No, no, Sashi. Pythagoras never found this formula for triangle. Pythagoras, like the core area of mathematics where Pythagoras actually, like if you like, I don't know whether you guys know the history or not. His primary work area was rational numbers. Okay, and there are stories now. How much is like that is right wrong we don't know. There are stories that I've read, I've heard like from my previous generation, my teachers. Pythagoras was like kind of a very what can I say? Not a very good as a human being, not a good person, not a good like very good human being. So if anyone disagreed with him, actually back in those days, na, they used to run a cult. So वो science clubs जिसको आज बोलते हैं हम लोग, what we call science clubs. So those days it used to be cults. Okay. So like one of his members, so he was the leader definitely. That is why he is famous. Now one of his members of one of the members of his cult actually like told him ki, sir, I have found a way to figure out irrational numbers, because I'm talking about like many thousand years back, right? So the next thing that he did was to drown that person, because he used to believe there is nothing called irrational numbers. Now this you see na, this actually Pythagoras, the actual thing is a square plus b square equal to c square. So actually this is called a to the power n plus b to the power n equal to c to the power n. So Pythagoras used to find this expression where the value of n was 2. He found numbers. Don't worry, many mathematicians after that, this is one of the millennium problems. If you can solve this, you'll get $1 million. Okay, from an institute called Claymore Institute in the US. So Ramanujan even tried this. Ramanujan went as high as n equal to 6. Remember, so a to the power 6 plus. So again, all are rational, like number system. Pythagoras also was, his primary area was number system. It was never geometry. We have like kind of like I made it synonymous. The Pythagoras means geometry. Okay, but yes, that is 100% true. But again, this was also done by Pythagoras only. It's not like someone else did it. But Pythagoras, that was not the objective. Objective was to figure this out. Yes. Arkamita, you can see so. But back then there was no Facebook, na, or YouTube. They didn't know. Pythagoras didn't know. Otherwise, he would have changed his name, right? Now, कि इंडिया में निकल गया पाई, आप लोग क्या कहाँ पढ़े हो? अच्छा, चलो चलो चलो. Let's move back. Now, please understand. So that means these triangles are similar. Which triangle? So remember, I'm just giving you one very good way to figure things out here. Remember this, sir. So this angle is always equal to this angle. You can just by the rule that I have just said, you will figure it out. This is 90, and also, sir, this angle is always equal to this angle. This you can prove within a second. Now, sir, let me write down this. Sir, if I write down triangle ABD, I'm writing down the similarity. And I'll write down the bigger one, sir. Now, angle A of the smaller triangle means this. It is equal to which angle of the bigger triangle? Sir, A only. A is the common angle. So you write down E. Then comes B. Angle B of the smaller triangle is this, sir. That is, sorry, angle B of the smaller triangle is this, sir. Sorry. That is equal to bigger triangle. Which angle, sir? C. Sir, AC. Now, again, third, we don't need because ABC triangle, A and C I've written, so remaining is B. I must write that. So from there, you see, I can write AB divided by first two equal to second two, sir, divided by second two equal to, sir, first and third AD divided by, sir, AB. Now, sir, I need AB square. Which two is giving me AB square? If you look at this closely, you'll say, sir, cross multiply AB square I'll get. So I can write AB square is equal to AC into AD. Now, don't only write this. Remember this. This is one technique or particular. You see, these are how shortcuts are made. You open some good book, you will see, sir, this is remember the property karke likha hai. That is why proofs are also important. Thoda time, because you see, I'm taking time to go through this chapter. That is the reason I'm being able to show you guys all this. If I need to take the whole thing in 2 classes, definitely I don't. My hands are also tied, right? So that is the reason we are going so slow. Dheere, 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 dheere. So that means what conclusion can we draw, sir? What conclusion can we draw? Sir, this thing square, this side square in any right angle triangle, that is equal to this whole thing into this thing, sir. You see, this AB square, this side square, it is equal to the whole AC into, sir, just this side, the proportional sides. Similarly, then, if you take this triangle with the bigger triangle, if you take this triangle, I'm just writing it ACD, or sorry, BCD, BCD. It is like similar to what? For the bigger triangle, how I'll name it, sir? Angle B of the smaller triangle is equal to angle A of the bigger triangle. Angle C of the smaller triangle is equal to angle C. This is common. So ACB. You see, I'm again showing you. Sir, BC by first two by first two. CD by second two by second two. First two, so first and third BD, first and third AB. Right, sir? Can you guys get? Are you guys getting anything? Sir, square चाहिए. क्या square, sir? I need BC square. You see, BC. So I can write BC square AC into CD. देखो, same thing आया. Got the same thing, sir? Meaning. Sir, this thing square, it is total into only this part. The proportional part, sir. It is clear, sir? Clear, sir? Absolutely clear. Absolutely clear. This makes sense. This makes complete sense to everyone. Now, not only do this, just remember these two. And you know how Pythagoras comes. you want to know how Pythagoras comes, just add these two equations. And aap bologe re eureka. You will only say eureka. AB square plus BC square. Why? Because this is the left hand side. So AB square plus BC square. So right hand side AC into this, AC into this. AC I can take common. What is remaining, sir? AD remaining from here, CD remaining from here. Look at the diagram now. Just look at the diagram now. AD plus CD gives you what? Sir, AD plus CD gives us AC. That means AC into AC, that is AC square. You see, we have proved what Pythagoras had proved. We had proved it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So these are questions, and if you know, couple of weeks back only in our live mock, you had a question where the shortest solution you could have done is by using this. So I guess most probably this नीचे वाला था जितना मेरे को याद है, जितना मेरे को याद है sir. How, like, as far as I can remember, I remember this is what like that thing was. This is what there was. Is this clear, everyone? Is this absolutely clear? Now, I am going very deep into these topics. I'm not, you see, I'm not hurrying any bit. I'll take classes, don't worry. But please understand the nitty-gritties of this. I told you now I'll take at least 20 classes. You see, अभी तक हम इतने में ही बैठे, अभी तक गए ही नहीं, बहुत कुछ बचा है. But before, please understand, एक एक करके सीखना बहुत important है. Okay? Now, last topic for the day. Sir, what if in a triangle, let's say, we cannot use say Pythagoras theorem. Let's say in a triangle I cannot use Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem can only be used where? It can only be used in case of one situation. That situation is right angle triangle. Now, not every time nobody has given कि भाई आपको ये you will only get right angle triangles. Now, what if the triangle is not right angle? So for that, a person called Apollonius came. Apollonius, he had given us one particular rule. बोला रुक जाओ. He came after Pythagoras, okay? वो Pythagoras के बाद आया. He told us, if you draw any median ना, अरे भाई सीधा हो जाए. If you draw any median, this is, I'm saying D is midpoint. D is midpoint. Median means a midpoint. Median will always intersect it in the midpoints, right? So he told us, again, if you need proof, मैं proof दिखा सकता हूँ, but वो बहुत बड़ा, like not very big. चलो proof दिखा देते हैं. आ जाओ सर, proof भी देख लेते हैं सर. अच्छा rather, sir, I'm just putting a perpendicular. अच्छा, I'm not doing the whole proof. I'm just showing you the proof कि भाई like दो line ऐसे करो आ जाएगा. Sir, what? Sir, can you guys see any right angle triangles? I have given you the master technique. I don't have like right angle triangles in front of me. I do not have right angle triangles in front of me. So that is why I have made a perpendicular so that I get right angle triangles. So that I get right angle triangles. I guess a right angle. Now, how many? I told you, wherever you see this type of situation, write down the Pythagoras theorem for all the available right angle triangles. So you will write down the Pythagoras theorem for ABE. You will write it down for the smaller one, AED, and for the bigger ones, that is AEC. You write it down, you will get your solution. And just go with whatever like we need to do, like that you will see. So Apollonius ने क्या बोला? Apollonius is saying, भाई, AB square you take, because this is the median, so you take this side and this side, and sum of their squares. It is equal to, sir. It is equal to. Someone commented kya? Acha, Sashi has commented. So Sashi has commented. Perfect. This is equal to twice of the median square, sir. AD square plus. Either you take this side or you take this side, because midpoint means that BD is equal to CD. Both are same. So many books you will have this BD square, or you can write say 2 into AD square is common. You can write CD square because both are same. But what I will recommend you guys to write or remember, say 2 into BD square plus, sir, BD is, be it BD or be it CD, both are half of the whole thing. Midpoint, na sir. So half of the whole thing means AC by 2, or rather AC square divided, sorry, AC by 2 whole square. वो देखो मैंने क्या, let's put it there, sir. AC square by 4 ही लिख देते हैं डायरेक्ट. ऐसे भी याद रख सकते हो. This is also one way to remember. Many books already also multiply this. वो भी कर सकते हो, whichever you prefer. But again, at least remember this to be Apollonius theorem. Now, please understand, where will I be using this? I have told you. Where I have this AB square, AC square, this type of thing, but the triangle is not right angle, meaning Pythagoras cannot be used. So for that, we have our savior called Apollonius. Clear, everyone? Everybody clear, sir? Everybody clear this? Absolutely clear. Absolutely clear. Makes complete sense. So this was your this was our small little class. BC by 2. अरे क्या कर दिया हमने? अरे sorry शशि, thank you so much. देखा, it is BC by 2 ना. Why I am written AC by 2? पागल है क्या हम? Thank you शशि, thank you. So that was your Apollonius. So again, that is something I wanted to discuss around this right angle triangles. And again, you can go through again. If you are new, if you're joining us for the first time, this is the class number 7. I'm running a series. So again, please feel free. All the videos are available on this channel in the live section only. Just go through the classes, so you will get the knowledge from the beginning itself. Again, thank you so much everyone for watching. And again, if you guys wish to join us, so our crash course for SSC CGL, our crash course for SSC CGL 2025, okay, that is starting this Monday से start हो रहा है sir. So I'll be taking the quant, and there are other educators. Marut sir है, बहुत सारे लोग हैं, Kapil sir होंगे. So they will take the like the other classes, the other subjects. Now let me say one thing. And again, if you are interested, no sir, I'll not only buy this like crash course, because there are some practice courses that are like kind of already in the pipeline. Also, if you have some trouble and you want to like see a few classes of the foundation course, so all the foundation courses, if you'll have access along with mocks, doubts, community, and one very special thing, that is how year one solves your like you can say how year one actually solves CGL mocks, live mocks, normal mocks. So that is also part of our super elite package. That is also part of our super elite package. So for that, I will request you guys to go to our website or app and just go through there you will find a like PDF linked there where you will get all the details. Okay, so and that extra thing that Mr. Shubham Agarwal has like agreed like kind of to do, like he was kind enough to do that. So again, that is only that you cannot buy separately, that you access you will get only with Super Elite. And whatever you are paying for the say crash course, so just it is maybe 500 rupees more to go with the Super Elite for one complete year. There you will get access to everything that I've written. Okay, so again, Reena, I'll start in 5 minutes. Okay, so again, thank you so much everyone for joining. I will then see you guys again. I guess on next week Monday. That with the class of the mock analysis of SSC CGL. So this weekend's mock I'll analyze on Monday. Again, thank you so much. If you have liked it, please like the video, and I will see you guys then again in the on Monday. Till then, please take care. Thank you so much. If you have any feedbacks, any comments, feel free to share that in the comment section. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.